So Lawrence Hardge looks like he might really deliver for Muln Automotive this week. Hi again, everyone. I hope you're all doing really well. So following on from our pre-market video yesterday, Mullen Automotive had a rocketing day. The stock jumped by almost 20%. It was up 15 cents to close the regular session at 95 cents per share, and it went up by a further 2% in the aftermarket. Now, there's been a couple of little news headlines that have come out that have spurred this on, but it's actually something that's a little bit more unofficial, I think, which has really pushed the stock. So obviously the company released that they had successfully finished a couple of their government EV conventions, and they got to meet a lot of prospective customers, and that there's nothing concrete had come out about that. But what was more enticing for the share price, I think, is the fact that following on from the video, we talked about the phone call that Financial Journey had with Lawrence Hardge. Lawrence Hardge went on Facebook and posted an article basically confirming everything that was said in that phone call. So it looks enticing. So if we follow the narrative of what we're being told, either possibly this day, Friday, or on Monday or Tuesday, we might see some finalization of a deal for Mullen Automotive in the Middle East. And the scale of it, it's supposed to be quite big. So according to the phone call, it's supposed to be Mullen's going to get about 10 times more from this deal than they've made from their sales so far through Randy Marion. So we're looking at, for Mullen's side of the deal, they're 50%. They're likely to take away, somewhere upwards like $1 billion from it. But I know it's still, perhaps the whole contract is worth $10 billion, but we don't know the final details of the financials, and it sounds like there's going to be some big money laid out for manufacturing and stuff. So the deal itself, it's going to involve not just Saudi Arabia. It sounds like it's going to involve multiple countries in the regions, as well as a number of automakers who want to get their hands on the technology. Obviously, Mullen, through their partnership with Lawrence Hardge, actually has first preference to this technology, but the sale of this technology is obviously the EMM technology, which gets the most out of EV battery lives, is what's got a lot of other EV producers and countries thinking that, yeah, they want to get some exposure to this technology because it looks like it's going to be quite beneficial. So, Thursday's rally obviously put a lot of pressure on shorts, and we did see some shorts covering, although there was a little bit creep back into the stock. So at the end of the day, so there was obviously some thought that, by those who are bearish, that, perhaps this deal won't be delivered upon. But, the fact that Lawrence Hardge has gone out now and put it on his Facebook, basically confirming everything that was in that phone call that Financial Journey had with him, or Caleb, I think, or Cal, I think. I'm not sure if it's Cal or Caleb. Cal, I think it's Cal is his name, sorry. What he spoke to Lawrence Hardge about. So, it's all guns go. So I think we could be in for an interesting end to the week. Whether or not the deal gets confirmed on Friday or not, we don't know. It could still go through till Monday or Tuesday. That's the sort of timeline that we are working on with at the moment. So yeah, makes for more interesting viewing for Mullen Automotive. One thing you can never say about Mullen is that, like, it's never dull to look at. There's always something happening with it. And Lawrence Hardge, despite all of his the persona he kind of has online of being, like, a little bit sensitive and stuff like that, he probably is a sensitive guy. He looks like he might actually deliver. Anyway, who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But fingers crossed, we might get something good come Friday or Monday or Tuesday. Well, I suppose he's dealing in the Middle East. They actually operate on a different week. They don't operate on a Monday to Friday week. Friday is actually a pretty religiously strict day, I think. So their week's actually Sunday to Thursday. So yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting. I don't know whether that's going to play an effect in finalising this deal or not, but it's something worth considering anyway. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on all this that is going on with Mullen in the comments below. How do you feel? Are you feeling a bit more sure about Lawrence delivering on what he kind of promised? Do you think the deal is going to be as substantial as we initially thought, like $10 billion, or do you think it's going to be a little bit less but still quite significant? Do you think there's any chance that the deal won't go ahead? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. We've had some great banter down there. It's been really good. Until next time, everyone, may the markets trade in your favor. Cheers.